Kieran, as the Welsh walked past us with the Triple Crown, did they deserve that?
Well, obviously they did. I mean, they came out and won. I mean, I thought that England had a good chance of winning the last 20 minutes. First 10 minutes were all Wales. Next 20 minutes, 30 minutes were England, and it looked like it was going to be a draw, but that's just one moment. Ripped the ball off Laws, chip, chase, score. Probably they're still the better side. I was very pleased the way England came out. They tried to play some rugby. There were some mistakes. They shouldn't have kicked the ball away in the red zone. But having said that, it's a lot better than the first two games, even though it doesn't feel like it with a loss.
As our Guinness Match Day Pundit, you said it was going to be tight. My goodness me, it was tight, wasn't it?
It was very, very tight. I mean, they're all behind me celebrating. They could quite easily have walked away with a draw because that's the way it was looking. And it's a brilliance of one player, Scott, to rip that ball off and go on and score. But, England will be very, very disappointed. And when you have a loss, what happens after that is you dissect what went wrong. And there were 5 or 6 times where England were guilty of just giving the ball away shamelessly. And actually, because of that, and this Welsh side have been together for so long, they know how to play the game, they know how to win. And actually, probably deserved winners in the end.
They're two teams in very different states of evolution now. There's 2 weeks for England to get themselves back together before they head to France, which, as you well know, is one of the hardest trips in the Six Nations. But what do they learn from what they've seen out there, or through these first 3 rounds?
Well, I think they've learned that they've got a lot of young players coming through who can hack it, who can play at this level. England were probably the better side for quite a good chunk of some of the game, and actually I think England can go away with some heart that that they can break the line, they can keep the ball, and they can disrupt a lot of the opposition ball. But I think winning is everything really, and going to Paris, a tough place to go. In some ways, in some respects, it's almost easier to play against the French. The Welsh side have been together so long, and they know how they want to play and how they're coached, and everything seems to be going in the right direction. In France, you just never know what you're going to get. But the England side are building and building, and that's important. And although today was a loss, I think they can take a lot of heart from quite a lot of things.
And on the flip side, this Welsh side got it in them for another Grand Slam. They've got Italy, and then they got France in the last game.
Well, I mean, actually Italy won't be an easy game. I know they lost to Ireland, but they are a tough team, especially up front. I think they'll win that game, but the last game against France, who knows? I mean, whether the real France, who can play some great rugby, will turn up. Yet to see. But certainly they look like a team, the Welsh, who believe in their coach, believe in each other. They've got some size in the backs, and they've got the forwards who can at least get parity. So if their forwards can have parity, especially at scrum time against the French, I think it's going to be a Grand Slam for Wales.